Alright, so this is DQ or Dakota. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty fine today, actually. School was fucking boring as shit, but I mean, we're here. I had a big test today that took like 1 hour, and then the rest of like the 5 hours that we had of school, we just sat there and did nothing. So I went on a rabbit hole of Terraria, dude. I don't think y'all understand. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk about today, at least, was music. One of the things that I personally absolutely fucking love, and I think that most intelligent people, at least, can say that music is one of the only things that humanity truly has made beautiful. Because music can invoke emotions, it can invoke feelings, thoughts, all of that. It's like a spiritual charger for some people. And to me, depending on what kind of music it is, I'll either calm myself down, like there's a song I listen to whenever I feel like I need to beat someone the fuck out. I'll listen to it, I'll vibe with it, and then for the most part, I'd be good. And that song is Real Music by Angry Mike. Most people do not know who that man is, and I wish more people did, because he's the reason that I actually started paying attention to lyricism and actually started paying attention to lyrics. Because some of the things this man says, oh my god, I can't even tell you how he would even think about this. One of my favorite lines by him was, "Tell a motorboat and older folks in South Dakota motor homes are on the throne. Reluctantly, I'm Angle Michael Corleone." That was just like one bar, pretty much, but it was compound, if that makes sense. It was complex. And things like that, some of the things that this man says in his raps just completely and utterly blow my mind. He also managed to rhyme the word acquiescence into a rhyme scheme. It's crazy on how talented this dude is, and I wish he uploaded more, or at least recorded more. He actually had an entire album ready, but someone stole his computer, and so that album is forever lost. Fuck, bro, I wanted more Angry Mike. What do you mean? But also, music doesn't just have to be rap, because it's the main thing I listen to. And it challenges my brain, gives me something to think about. Actually, it makes me pay attention, the way it's said, the way it flows, and all of that. That's just stuff that I personally enjoy. Now, I also enjoy classical music, rock music, metal, country, fucking like a multitude of genres I would enjoy if it is actually like talented. If there is actual good music being created, like the blues. Oh my god. I don't really listen to the blues often, but some of the most soulful music. And that right there really gets it, really gets into music, is the soul. Because like black soul and colored soul or whatever, whenever the blues were first created, the type of people that would sing and would put like their entire hearts into the performance, that's something that I would always respect, is when someone pours their absolute all into a performance. And the blues especially are like that. So just the main topic is just music, and how music's just fucking awesome. Like, I don't think I would be here right now if it was not for music. I listen to music every day. And there's times where whenever I wake up in the morning, instead of getting up and doing anything, excuse me, I will just get on my phone real quick, throw on a playlist, and then just sit there and listen to music for like 20, 30 minutes until I'm like, all right, fine, I'm ready to get up now. And I love doing that because I love music. And now, there's so much you can talk about music that it's almost daunting because there's so many different aspects to it. There's so many different ways to view it. Because someone who likes country, like my parents, for example, my mom and dad love country, and I was brought up on country because I was brought up by them. And don't get me wrong, I actually do like some country, but most of the modern stuff nowadays, I don't know, it's just not for me. Like, there's one song my dad loves. It's fancy like I think it's called Fancy Like, and it's like fancy like Applebee's in the day night, something like that. That's like the part of the chorus, I think. But that song is ridiculously catchy. But to me, there's no substance in it. Like there's no thought provoking ideas inside of music like that, and so I don't really like it. And I'm also a little bit biased whenever I say that because older country like Jason Aldean, older Jason Aldean, older Luke Bryan, and older Eric Church. Those are three of my favorite country artists. Um, Eric Church's song "Springsteen," one of that song will always go. Uh, "She's Country" by Jason Aldean. Ooh, one of my favorite country songs of all time. And I think the one that I have to say is my top is, ironically as this is Country Girl by Luke Bryan. I used to sing that for my grandma, and whenever I was going through puberty and my voice was really changing, whenever I was like 12, my voice was like an octave lower than this, but then it would squeak up like 3 octaves higher. And I just find that really funny. But country music has gone down for me. Ooh. You want to know some good country singers though? Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert. Whenever they have a good song that they actually care about, Cowboy Casanova, amazing. Fucking Church Bells, amazing. Dirty Laundry, it's not bad. And there's one more that I'm thinking of from Carrie Underwood. Before He Cheats. Oh, that song just goes. And Miranda Lambert, specifically the song Gunpowder and Lead. That's one of my mom's favorite songs, and that's one of my favorite songs. That song just goes for no reason. But that's enough on country. Classical. Ooh, if I start reading, if I start actually wanting to learn and things like that, I'll put on some classical music just to like I don't know how to describe it, but specifically piano. I love piano. I actually take piano classes myself, and I've been learning it, and I'm doing pretty decent. Like, I don't put forth 100% of my effort into piano class because I'll just be bored, because we sit there and just play piano for like 50 minutes. And with me, that's not exactly something that I can easily manage. If I'm actually dedicated that day for some reason, I will practice one song for the entire day. And then during that entire day, I'll probably get the song down and then go on to the next one. But as of right now, there's a song that I'm playing. It's like a Mexican folk song. I don't remember the name of it, but it's kind of fun. Not not the most fun. The most fun, I believe, for me at least, is the blues. There's dun 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 dun. That's like the melody of one of the songs I had to learn, And that song was so fun to play. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's the bass line, or if it's not, I modified it a little bit maybe. But piano is fun. I do enjoy it. However, I don't feel like it's something that I want to spend 50 minutes in one sitting to doing. I'm not like that. I like doing things in small increments. Like I have a pull-up bar on my door. It's I took it down right now because I closed my door. But every time that I would walk into my room, I do one. Every time I walk out, I do one. Or I would set it up and then I would do one pull-up of every different like grip that you can have on this pull-up bar. And I think that's actually pretty fun. But calisthenics is something that I want to get into. And it's something that I have actually gotten a little bit into. I do a thing at school where I basically hold a table kind of like this, and then I try to make myself as flat as possible while still holding myself up. And I've gotten better at it. The first time I tried it, I was shit, of course. That's how everything is. But the more that I did it and the more fun it actually became. And so now, whenever I'm bored in school and I have like nothing to do, I will just randomly get up and do one of those, or or two or three of them. It doesn't really matter because I'm just having fun. I don't know. I feel like today, at least, talking is kind of slow to me today. I didn't. That's a lie. I did talk a good amount today, but I don't know. At least right now, I don't feel super talkative, so I'm spacing off in my words, as you can probably tell. My words aren't really fluent right now, but I mean, it's whatever. I still wanted to record one of these because I've kind of started to like it. Just me rambling on about whatever comes up in here to a camera and then posting it. And if anyone views it, if anyone starts to vibe with me, because that's all I really ask for, is just be someone who can just vibe. If you want to be like, I know that I don't really have a fan base now because I just started this and all I'm doing right now is just basically talking. But I feel like the people that I want in my fan base aren't like the type of fans that will only like you if you do a certain thing, or if you like abide by whatever they say. I don't want to be caught up in a situation where my the fans that I get on this platform start to control me. I don't want that to happen. What I want is to be the one who just does whatever I want, and if there's people there that like it, they'll come along with me. If there's people that don't, break off. I don't care. See, I would, dream about millions of subscribers and things like that, but like, I'm nowhere near that right now. I don't even think I have one subscriber right now. I'm not entirely sure. I might because of just random people or comments or things like that. Because you know how some people will just subscribe randomly if they like your comment, even though you had like no videos or things like that. It's, I don't know. I don't want my fan base to become toxic nor fake. I would like to keep it as people who I can just have a conversation with, people who are intelligent enough to respect others instead of either belittling them insulting or dragging them down because you don't like what they're doing. I don't like people like that, and I don't want people like that on my platform. So if you are like that, please remove yourself. And if you aren't, and if you're like me and you can just vibe, welcome aboard. We just vibe here. And that's what I want to push. Just to be able to vibe. That's also something that I'll do whenever I hang out with people. I'm an introvert. I don't like people. But if I do like somebody, what I'll do is just, if they ever come over, I don't want to talk a bunch. I don't really want to do a bunch of things. But if you're just someone who can just chill with me, you know, if I'm on Xbox and you're on your phone, or you're playing some on my Xbox, I'm on my phone. If I show you some and you think it's funny, you show me some, I think it's funny. Things like that, that's the kind of friendships I like. Because those are the types of friendships that, like, if you just become comfortable with a person to the point where you can just sit there and be with them and not have to talk to them, that's like the perfect friendship in my eyes. I have a friend like that named Johnny. He has been one of my friends for a very long time, and he's my neighbor whenever he comes over to his dad's. And me and him have gotten so comfortable with each other that he can go say that he needs to shower and he needs to go do something upstairs for his dad or something like that. Me and him don't even have to talk to each other to realize that, all right, I'm about to go do something, so I'll go do whatever. And then I'll be here whenever you're done. Me and him, I remember this where he went to go shower, and he told me if I just wanted to chill out for a bit and like play on the Xbox or something like that, I could. Or if I just wanted to like vibe on my phone or something, I could also do that. Or I could just go home if I wanted to. And whenever he was walking downstairs and I was walking back from, I think, doing like a couple pull-ups or something like that on his little bar, I nodded to him, he nodded to me back, and we knew exactly what each other said. And then we just went about with our day and did whatever we needed to. And then whenever he was done with his shower, he came back in the room and then act like nothing happened. Because in truth, nothing did happen. I played Xbox for a bit and got bored and got on my phone, listened to music, something like that. Then he came back out. That's the type of friendship that I like, and that's the type of people that I want on this platform. People who are like that. People who can understand somebody without talking to them, if that makes sense. Now, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. It's 18 minutes. I lose track of time with these things, honestly. I can just keep going if I really wanted to, but I know people don't want to watch, a 4-hour-long video of just someone talking. But I don't know. I guess I'll see y'all later. Remember, be kind to people. DQ out.